Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, HG Tutor seems to want to bring out the hysterectomy again, that Meghan has had a hysterectomy. Now, I did a reading long ago that said she could not get pregnant. She's never been pregnant, that she was actually, in fact, intersex. And then other people have read that, oh no, she had so many abortions, she had to have a hysterectomy. She could have had to have a hysterectomy just because if it was misshapen, it could have been causing her troubles and whatnot. Let's ask the cards. Has Meghan Markle ever had a hysterectomy? Right? Both things could be true. She could have been born intersex and she could have had a hysterectomy. But my cards were adamant that that woman has never been pregnant. And even when they show that picture of her with a child, or it looks like she's pregnant in college and whatnot, I read the cards again. The card said, no, she was not pregnant. So I'm trying a whole new deck, because it's you should never ask a deck the same question twice. You lose trust with your deck when you do that. When you have a whole new system or a whole new deck, you can definitely ask again. So, has Meghan Markle ever had a hysterectomy? The Empress. Well, that's pregnancy. That's female. The Empress is mother, pregnant with possibilities. It's a weird card for when you're asking about a hysterectomy. There she is, another female card, very successful. But this is the Virgin card too. It's a Virgo. So this is Venus in Virgo. The moon bump, the veil. We're getting very female cards. This is also Pisces. The Chariot, full control. Finally, a masculine card. And Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups. Underlying. I'm going to just check something on my chart here, my handy chart. Venus in Virgo. Let's see, where's Virgo? Virgo. What does that mean? Virgo. Venus in Virgo is hairy. That's 10 of Pentacles. So that's the 9 of Pentacles. And that's Saturn in Virgo, and that's barren. 9 of Pentacles is barren. If you look, she's not pregnant. She's like success. This is the typical, I don't want children, I want to focus on my career. And then just becomes very career. It's a single woman, becomes, a hard worker. They get their just rewards. Your efforts will bear fruit. And they do. And this Empress card here, though, we need to clarify that. Let's keep reading. I'm getting that. I'm going to say, and it's not because I want to say this. Number one, we have the moon card here. Moon bump, veiled. What you see is not real. Then we have the Chariot, well-controlled information. Also, we have cement here in the groin area, which is completely opposite to the Empress. This is your masculine energy. The Emperor also sits on a throne of cement. And if you look at the Empress, she's sitting on nice, soft. It's like totally opposite. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And I've told you the Queen of Cups before is Scorpio is the death card. And then looking at the urn. So could that be the uterus outside of her? Here's the ovaries. Here's the uterus upside down. Could this be looking at her uterus on the outside? Ace of Pentacles. Now, to me, that's a pregnancy card. That's the seed. Also could be telling me pregnancies for money. Pregnancies for money. It's also a yes, right? My aces are yes. So did she have a hysterectomy? Yes. The High Priestess. I just did the Tom Bauer book. Look at that on the moon. The High Priestess is barren. The High Priestess is single, so we have 2 single cards here. The High Priestess also holds secrets, and it's on top of the moon. The secret moon bumps. The paying for children. The single female who chooses career over motherhood. The Virgin. The Virgin. Saturn in Virgo. Barren. Oh, and then we have death and death. Look at all the major arcanas here. Something is here that is unchangeable. Ace of Swords, another yes. Truth. Did Meghan Markle have a hysterectomy is my question. Yes and yes. That's the truth. Also, this is my surgical card. Cut it out. Embattled. Embattled. May have been an emergency hysterectomy. Or it may have been done under duress or other kind of circumstances. There's the 10 of Pentacles, the Venus in Virgo. Genetics, DNA. Maybe you were born that way. Remember, we have the 6 here, which showed up at the bottom. And now we have the Hermit. Another Virgo card. A lot of Virgo Virgin cards. I think she was genetically born. I think she was intersex. I think she was born this way. I think it was a condition that was passed down in her DNA and her genetics. What does that say about her mom? So something, I think this was something, she was born this way. Also, this is lineage. Interesting, 10 of Pentacles. But then we have the 10 of Swords, which is ruin, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. She could have fooled us all. The Queen of Wands is another queen that can be a wife, can be a mother, but normally is more, again, directed towards entrepreneurship. She's the entrepreneur female of all the queens. Likes to start things, likes to have fun, likes the freedom, likes to travel. Not necessarily, I mean, she makes a great mom. She's kind of like an athletic mom. Like she does sports with you and whatnot, but she's not the Queen of Pentacles who will bake with you and cook. And I'm a Queen of Wands, and it's like, when the kids fall and scrape their knee, you just go, you're all right, get up and get going. Rather some moms are cuddling and kissing and, oh, my baby. And do you know what I mean? Like each has its benefits, right? You don't want your kid to become a hypochondriac or, become what they call a wuss, like, they bump themselves and it's a disaster and they can't even handle those kind of things. It's a really fine balance that, you know, they're running with the soccer ball and they trip and fall and they scrape their knee. It's like, you're okay, you're good, get up, get going, right? Nothing's broken, no one's lost an eye, you're all right. Rather than, oh baby, did he trip you? Right? Anyways, that's kind of the Queen of Wands here. Um did she have a hysterectomy? Look at all the Virgo virgins. Um was she successful in hiding things? If the truth were to come out, it would be ruined for her. It would be ruined for her. Interesting, we have no children. We don't have Six of Cups. We don't have any pages. We have lots of Virgo energy. And I'm not saying Virgos don't have children. My mother's a Virgo. I mean, obviously I'm here. I'm just saying when you think of the terms of Virgin, Virgo, somebody who does career over wanting to have children. I'm not saying all Virgos are like that. I'm just saying the cards are showing us a person who chooses career over having children. Um, you know, and virgins obviously aren't pregnant. Virgins are obviously not having children yet. But this shows us that the cards are definitely telling me she was more into her career than having children. Also, we have like two death and transformation cards here. I want to see though, what's this 10 of Pentacles trying to tell me? I mean, she did manage to get married, and we don't see the divorce, you know, I don't see, like, there's the rumors Trevor didn't divorce her because she couldn't have children. She divorced Trevor when she got what she wanted, remember? Clarify this 10 of Pentacles, please, this legacy. So is this a genetic defect that she picked up on? Or is this a legacy of the family, or she wanted children? Clarify this, please. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. There's one child there. We finally have a child. Oh, and look at that. Six of Cups. So what are you trying to tell us here? Because the Six of Cups, I was going to say, I did say there's no Six of Cups. Like, where's the children? All of a sudden the cards are starting children. So are you trying to tell me that she has children for her legacy, for the royal family legacy? She has two children for the royal family legacy. We got to put that Six of Swords down. Did she birth these two children? So did she go away to have two children? Did she get two royal children, right? These are royal children. These are within the walls of a high trust society. Did she buy her children? Did she buy her children or exchange for her children? Did she buy or exchange for her children? Possibly. This is patience. This is, you know, looking forward to something. This is also your ship coming in. So you think about it, you invest in something, you plan for something, and you're waiting for the returns on it. Not necessarily a pregnancy card, is it? The Hierophant. That's, you know, generally a yes card. the world. She's successful in, that's pregnancy. It's not really answering me, is it? Pregnancy cards are like, where's the nines? Where's the 9 of wands? That's one of my pregnancy cards. 9 of cups. We have the 9 of pentacles, but that's the single successful woman who is barren. You know, money, you birth money, you birth a career, you birth money. You're pregnant with possibilities when it comes to money, but not necessarily children. Or is this telling me that the royal family is going to put an end to this, or just always say that yes, she was pregnant? But interesting, this world card doesn't have something to come out. Like the cups, right? The cups is my pregnancy card. It looks like a uterus. Page of Cups is pregnancy card. The world can be a pregnancy card. If other cards are with it, because the you know, inside. But generally I read that when it's in reverse, because then the baby comes out. One more. 8 of Wands. Well, I think we're going to hear news about this. I think we're going to hear news about this. This could be in Tom Bauer's book that I just did the reading on. Interesting, the universe is really not clear about it. Well, in some respects it is. In some respects it is. That this one here, the uterus being, here's the ovaries, right, ladies? And then here's the canal, right? The cervix, and it's on the outside. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.